So if you notice the camera a little shaky through this video, you can see my stand there. Yeah, I forgot the top of it, so I'm gonna be holding it with my hand, I guess. Apologize for that. See you in a bit. I don't know what kind of video it's gonna be. Usually when it's cold out, my batteries don't last that long, but I'm gonna try to take these on an overnighter, and hopefully I save enough juice. I got 3 batteries. I got 2 in my inside pocket right now, trying to keep them warm. So, but I just found a little sheltered area. I'm with 2 other guys. We're gonna each find a little sheltered zone of our own. I'm gonna pat down the snow here now, and I'm gonna make myself a little bed out of some spruce boughs, and then I'll show you my kit layout. We'll go through my pack and what I'm carrying on me. To show you this really quick, it's with one of the fellows I'm with, what he's got set up here for tonight. He's already tested her out. Say hello, Gary. Hey. Look at that. Figured while I had the camera out, I'll show you what I'm doing. Just getting some spruce boughs. Takes a little time because I'm trying to find fallen trees and using the tops of them where they're still fresh. But anyways, let's got a quick look at my backpack setup and what I'm carrying on me. I guess I'll start there. That's my cup I carved. I just keep my journal in here. My wife gave me a journal, so I can take notes as I'm going along, I guess. Good for fishing trips and everything, I guess. I got my knife, my canteen, which I use for boiling water. I also got inside this pouch. It's a little tangled here now, it's hard to see. I'll just pull out some of it. But it's the little spring hanger I make that holds that up. Turn around to the back. This is a piece of fur lined with wool, just so whenever I set down, I'm not always having to worry where I set. Oh, turn around here. This side, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got my slingshot ammo, a ferro rod in there also, some snare wire, comes in handy. In my pockets, I got my fire kit, some toilet paper, my headlamp, ooh, a cinnamon roll from the bakery on the way here this morning. Yeah, I'll have that for a snack. Now my bag, I probably got other stuff in here too, like my phone and some cordage in my pocket. My bag, this is just my tarp rolled up. This is a homemade thing I made. I just sewed on some straps to hold it all together. Let's see, I'll start off. This is my axe. Ain't much of an axe, it's just a cheap one, and there is a sheath on there. It's just a see-through thing. I bring a drill today, which I normally don't bring. A lot of stuff here I normally don't bring with me, but I'm bringing it today. But here's a little grill. I bring a steak, so I might try using the grill. I guess first thing I'll slide out. This is a hacksaw blade. I actually this is an old, like those camping chair bags. I just put it in that so it doesn't cut my tarp or nothing. It's just an old blade. It's all rusty. It's something Dad found down in his basement. I don't think it's going to be very sharp, but I just want to practice making a bow saw. I never made one before, so I figured I'd bring the blade along with me in case I had time. Okay, what else is on the outside of the bag? This here is a little chair. This is something I never bring with me, but my buddy, he picked it up for me. He got it pretty cheap, so I figured I'd try it out. And I figured on a night like tonight where I'm not by myself, we're going to probably be setting a fire up somewhere. We'll be sitting around it. I figured it'd be a good night to take the chair with me. This is for my camera case, of course. Okay, let's open up the bag. I just got a strap like this, and then I got 2 other ones. But I just do a roll down style. I'm just going to throw out a couple things right quick. This is just I'm going to use for a plate or a pan, whatever I want. This is actually my steak. Got lots of Mr. Noodle. We ain't sure how long we're staying. We're doing one night for sure, but we might stay longer, so I bring a couple extra things. My dry socks for at night. just want to get down. I got a ground cloth in here. I'm gonna put over here that I can start laying some stuff out. This is my my pot, my spoon, and a bowl, and plus a can of chili in there. Just trying to save some room. Can of tuna in case I need it. These are my pegs for this, but I don't know how they're going to work in this deep of snow, but should have brought my longer ones. Ah, perfect, my ground cloth. Now I got a few other things all rolled in here. I got my pad. I got like my little Thermarest seat that I use for a pillow. I got that also rolled in here. I got a wall blanket plus my down sleeping bag, but you're going to see all that once I get it laid out. Just going to set this off to the side for now. Now, I put these down, but I also use a ground cloth. This is more of an insulation, this is more to keep me dry. There we go, now I can set the stuff on here and not have to worry about it. Really should have had that packed at the top of my bag. Thinking. Anyway, okay. Now, back to my bag. I'm going to unhook it, take it right off. Alright, hook this one completely. That's all my, this is just the back cut off an old backpack, and like I said, I sewed some straps on it just to make it work. Now, roll this out. Here's my down sleeping bag. This is rated for -10, but I had it out in a lock holder. I had it out -20, had it out -25, had it out in like -32, I think it was, with the real feel. That wasn't the temperature, but that was the real feel they were calling for. And I slept fine with it. That night I had a liner in it also. Tonight I don't have that, but I also didn't have the woolen blanket that night, which I have tonight. The reason why I like taking the woolen blanket with me, because if I want to have a fire out here, I don't have to worry about sparks coming in on me. If we're supposed to get snow, rain, sleet tonight, and if any of that spins around, this is going to protect my down bag a little bit. It'll slow it down till I get resituated. More cordage. I got to put that in the pocket with the other stuff. Oh, my bucko saw, in case that blade I bring is too dull. And I got my mat in here, like I said. My seat I use for a pillow, and my wall blanket. I'll take this all out right now so I can get with my cart. So like that. Now I'll just lay my tarp out over top. I'm gonna have to go around. I'll cut a couple sticks maybe for posts, or I'll run my cordage upwards, my guidelines, but I'll see. I'll shut you off for now and I'll get this set up because it's gonna take a little bit. Okay, got her set up how it's gonna be, I guess, for the night. Unless when we get the rain or something, it spins around and comes from that direction. Just want to show you that sleeping bag. That's my down bag. That's what I always take out with me in the winter. Because like right now it's mild, but tomorrow morning we're supposed to be waking up and it's going to have a real feel like -18 or something. So I'm glad I got it. I got my mat underneath, my pillow. They're not inflated right now, but they're just self-inflating. They'll come along. But yeah, there's my little fridge, I guess. That's that chair. It's pretty sweet, eh? No sore back for me tonight. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you his process he's making, or the progress he's making, I guess I should say. And it's awesome. I tell you, it's as soft as my bed at home. I love it. I love it. It's all spruce boughs in there, so he's all well insulated all the way around. Just like an underquilt. What a nice setup. Yeah. We'll try it for a while. Remember I was saying I want to make a buck saw up? Well, this is what I came up with here. It's barely strong. I could use some work in around here, tapering them in and whatnot, but it's pretty neat. It's my first one I done so far. I like it. Back over here checking on Gary. Just bringing my saw over to show him. Got a nice little setup here going on. Got his windscreen or heat reflector in front of the fire. Sitting on his hammock / shelter. Not sure what you call it, but it's awesome. Raised bed type setup. I like it. Shane's made it in. He's gonna be the last one to join us tonight. He's over on the other side. He's got a tarp set up, something similar to mine. You might not see him a whole lot. I think he's gonna run the camera for me for a bit tonight. My battery's run out anyways. I just wanted to show you that it actually works. The saw blade, like I said, it's not the best. It's a little dull, but so it jams on me a little bit by myself. But my buddy Shane, he grabs onto the other end, and the two of us, it makes light work. It's pretty slick. It's staying together for me pretty good. And when I first put it together earlier, I had a couple other buddies dropped in on their four-wheelers, and I put it together for them to show them how it worked, and it fell apart on me. But I made these grooves a little better, and it seems to be working good. Yeah, get some firewood cut now, and then maybe get a bite to eat or something. Me and Shane are each cooking up a sausage. I got mine on the grill. He's just got his on a stick. Gary's cooking up some chicken, I believe.
Some freezer burnt chicken.
Freezer burnt chicken, he says. Sounds great. Yeah, I'm just put my water on. It's got a ways to go yet. It's a full canteen. I'm just gonna let it simmer there for what I need to keep. I have a little bit of spruce tea, spruce needle tea. I already got all the, you can see in the cup there, I already got all the spruce needles all cut up. They work better if you can cut them. Yeah, just figured to show you I'm having a cup of tea, just had a snack and gonna relax for a little bit. It's back in the fire. Just over here checking my shelter out and just making sure that it's not getting wet in here, because it did start to rain. I don't know if you can pick that up with the light. It's just a flashlight sort of blinking in and out there too. That's weird. But yeah, so I didn't think it was going to rain. I figured it'd freeze and rain with the temperature, but it is -5 or something. But yeah, well, that's what it was supposed to be. But see, everything seems to be fine here. Take you over for a walk around here. Show you the fire down there. I don't know, probably can't pick that up very well, but the boys are sitting over there. Got a nice fire going. It's not real big, just enough to keep the three of us warm, but it's got a nice big heat reflector in front of it, so it works great. Just got rained out. I kept checking my tarp, as you could see in the one part of the video, and making sure nothing was coming in this way. And I waterproofed my tarp just and stuff, and for the best part, like last time I was out, it worked fine, and the time before that it worked fine. But this time I noticed there was one spot, and it was actually starting to leak pretty heavy. I don't know if I missed it or it just finally broke through, but either way it was leaking through, and I moved the wool blanket over, and sure enough my sleeping bag was pretty well soaked in one area. But it wasn't even that cold out right now. It's just, but tomorrow morning when we wake up, it was supposed to have a real feel like -23, -22, and I was like, no, I'm not waking up like that. So I started to pack up, and I got completely soaked packing up. But that's just what happens when you pack up in the rain, right? But anyways, I looked over, and my buddy was checking his, and he had another tarp set up, and he was like just your regular, like your cheaper tarps, like your plastic ones. And he actually was leaking worse than mine. I don't know if he had like sparks land on it or what the last time we were out, but yeah, his was leaking pretty bad too, and he agreed with me. He didn't want to be waking up in that kind of cold, wet. So he packed up, and we both bailed. I was gonna go back and take my hammock or something with me, but right now it's close to 9:30 now. I ain't going back. I'm gonna call her a night. You gotta know when to fold them. But so I'm gonna just take my gear and I'll hang it up in here in the spare bedroom and let it dry out. I made a clip on the way out, but you couldn't even see me. I was talking on my way out, but all it was a little light on my head, and you couldn't, and it was all black. So I figured I'd let you know what was going on. But all in all, it was a real good day out, so can't complain, I guess. Made it home. But just want to thank everybody for watching, and please subscribe, hit the like button. I know it wasn't much, didn't even make it out for the night, but sorry about it.
anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and you don't always win them.